So I haven't really done a lot of anime reviews, and most people ask me why. Why don't I do anime reviews? Because A, there's tons of people who do it better than me, plus, there's a ton of other people who have gone more into detail with anime, and I don't follow a lot of anime because, well, it's you either fall into isekai or I just don't find any that surprise me because I'm like, oh, does it take place in a high school? Pass. I'm literally over high. If it has the word high school in it, there might be a small chance I might check it out, but like, I will literally be like, pass half the time. Not to say that if you guys noticed, if you guys have seen my anime collection, it's kind of unique because it's usually anime no one literally fucking talks about. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a rebel. Maybe I'm just, maybe I'm just cool like that. No, I'm not cool like that. I am in no way, shape, or form cool like that. In no way, fucking shape or form am I cool like that. So, yeah. Anyway, so this is one of those anime, and this one has actually gotten the rounds lately. This one has made a few rounds because of how batshit crazy it is. And even I showed Jason, and he was like, "This is fucking insane." I was like, I know, right? And I'm pretty sure some of you have heard of this anime, and if you haven't, we're going to talk about it. So what anime are we talking about? We're going to be talking about Akiba Maid War. Akiba Maid War, the best way I can describe it, like right off the gate, is like, imagine, if you've ever seen that movie The Warriors, imagine that, but if they're all cutesy maids. That's the best way I could describe it. So the story is that we're set in the Akiba district of Japan, and this young girl named Nogami has dreams of becoming a maid and joins a group called the Oinky Doink called the Oinky Doink Cafe, and she also befriends another person who's like in her 30s who's also a maid, and she is Ranko. I might butcher some of these names. I apologize. So in here, it starts out all cutesy, but then it starts to show a dark side in that all the maid cafes are at war with each other, and it's treated like a giant, like, gang wars. It's treated like fucking mob territories, and they will kill each other in like spectacular fashion. Imagine if like a cutesy maid anime, like Maid-sama or something, was just chilling, just having a good time, and then along came, Black Lagoon just thugged its way over, and just Black Lagoon just proceeded to pummel and then sexually assault this maid thing. That's what Akiba Maid War is like, just imagine it just beat the shit out of and had its way with a maid. Black Lagoon had its way with a maid anime, and that's the best way I could describe it. It's just, what? Like, the moment I came to that scene, because I just stumbled across it, like, as you do. You just stumble across a few scenes on YouTube. You're just passing along, and then you see the scene, and if you know the show, then you know the one I'm talking about, of just this fucking gun show. And I know, most of my anime that I really enjoy involve guns. Black Lagoon, obviously, Norman Gun, Trigun, Hellsing, all of that. They all have anime that involve guns. But the fact that we're watching, like, cutesy moe maids kill each other in horrible fashion, and some of these maids, I will say, in the anime just die bad. Like, that's another thing in here, is that some of these maids just die really, really bad. That's another thing you have to look at, is that some of these maids just don't die well. That's like kind of another big thing, is that some of the maids just do not in any way, shape, or form die well, and yeah. It also has some very depressing moments, because Nogami is she's all cutesy and like all happy and really cares about Ranko, and Ranko wants to be a maid, but the thing is like, it's almost like it like, here's the thing though, the joke is that everyone is taking the whole maid life so seriously. Like, everyone is like treating the maid life like the mafia, and I think that's kind of the joke. I know some people, like, I've seen comments on clips of like, this is so dumb. Why are they like so aggro over being maids? And I'm like, that's the joke. To quote Rainier Wolfcastle, that's the joke. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, is that therein lies the funny part, is that all this maid life is being treated like being part of the mafia, and all of these characters are willing to die for it. Like, some of these stories are so goddamn ridiculous. Like, some of these storylines are so overtly violent and so goddamn ridiculous, you almost can't help but laugh. But then something horrible happens to some character, and you're like, oh. Yeah. It's only 12 episodes long. It's on Crunchyroll if you guys want to check it out. I personally rather found... I know I'm kind of late in the game because the anime's been over for a bit, but I was like, I finally sat down and watched several of the episodes and like watched through all of it, and I'm like, uh-huh. So that happened. There is some fan service. I'm not gonna lie, there is some fan service, but it's not egregious with the fan service. The real fan service comes in the form of, how violent can we make this, and how many times can we kill maids? Like, how many times can we put bullets through maids? And that's really where we are in this anime, is, how many maids do you want to see die in an episode? And the answer apparently is yes. All in all, if you're looking for just something, like, whacked out insane, go check this out. Like, it's something. That's all I can say. It's really something. But yeah. So if you've by any chance seen Akiba Maid War, let me know in the comments below. What did you guys think of it? Like I said, you guys check it out on Crunchyroll. And yeah, if you're new here, remember to like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff from what all YouTubers say. And if you want to check out some exclusive content, go hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon, and if you hit the 4th tier, you guys can start sending me requests for videos to do here on YouTube. Who knows, maybe I'll get requested to do more anime reviews. But keep in mind, if you do that, remember that I do have a life, and it's kind of busy at points, so that's why I always get hesitant of, like, when people ask me to review, like, a whole movie or a comic series, I have to, like, already know it to already have, like, a head start, because if I have to start something new, it's going to take me a while. Anyway, so other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.